Omegas, biggest thing with omegas is look out for small water fish, pickerel, sardine. You don't want big water fish. What is going on YouTube? We are going to be kicking this off with the $350 giveaway. I appreciate so many of you guys that took the time to comment your Instagram. If you want mostly Gorilla Mind stuff, I'm just going to ship out a whole Gorilla Mind prize pack. If you want some mixed stuff, then we're doing 350 Canadian dollars to your PayPal because we don't have like Venmo or Cash App here. So there was 500 comments on this video. Well, let's go to the end. Let's support some of the people that did the start here. And I'm not looking. Boom, right here. Who is this? All right, this dude didn't even fucking put his IG. Milk Angry 875. You missed out. You didn't put your fucking IG handle in, you dumb fuck. Let's go. Boom. Right here. DG, you read more. Did not put your IG handle in. So you also did not win the $350. There's one requirement. Subscribe. Put your IG handle in. I don't know if the trends fry in your brains. Okay, these are a whole bunch of IG handles. Right here. Lewis6256 are the official winner of the $350 prize pack. I'm getting ready to do the end of this video right now, so sit back, relax, enjoy the entire video, and we'll be doing another massive giveaway, so you guys better stay tuned.
I believe I'm self-made, yeah. 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 Let's go.
Congratulations, Mark Plummer.
Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to episode number 3 of Bigger by the Day. Now, we have a lot of changes to make today, but before we get through all that, first thing, early morning, we have 3 IUs of growth hormone. Now we are already stocking up for a couple weeks. We got our Hemalog, which is our insulin, which we are going to be taking for the first time ever in about a week and a half. But being 3 weeks into the steroid cycle, we are going to attempt to bench 500 pounds. Now my best all-time bench is about 525 pounds. That was wearing elbow wraps as well. So if I can hit 500 being back in the gym 3 weeks, there's a good chance that I'm going to hit my goal of 600 pounds for Bigger by the Day. So I'm going to be giving you an exact benching training plan to add 20 to 100 pounds on your bench press, as well as we're just gonna have fun. So, gonna take this growth and then we gotta go outside because in the last 3 days, this is how much snow we got. Got all of that shit done and then the plow went back again this morning. Now we did increase our cardio. I've been getting a little too fluffy and I've been adding in a couple too many snacks, you could say. And as much as Rich wants to say these snacks don't count, for someone with my genetic structure, the snacks do count. I can put on size very, very easily. I can get strong very, very easily, but I also put on body fat very, very easily. So you need to be able to work with your genetics and be self-aware of what's happening so that you can make these little tweaks to make sure that at the end of this, we're all just not fat blobs. Now remember, you will lose the fat during the cut and retain all the muscle you put on, but at the same time, life is short. Made it to the dungeon because that actually only took me 17 minutes. And the one thing that we can't do is cheat on cardio. There's a lot of things in the off season that you can cheat, that you can have a little leeway. But cardio is definitely not one of them. Now, am I expecting to get six-pack abs shredded while I'm eating the amount of food that we're eating? Absolutely not. Am I expecting to put on a little bit more muscle and lose a little bit of body fat at the same time with increasing the cardio with as much as we're eating? Absolutely, because that's what steroids are. Steroids increases your base metabolic rate. Steroids increases your protein synthesis. 2 or 3 days ago, we had to make some key changes to the diet and supplementation that I'll be going over on breakfast. But as long as you keep your digestion in check, which means that your gut flora is healthy, everything is moving through properly, you're going to the bathroom regularly, and you're not eating like a complete fat ass. If you're like me, you're gonna do a little bit more fat, less carb, high protein, because that's gonna hold less water as well as put less body fat on you. But if you're someone that just cannot gain weight no matter what, you're gonna start with high protein, high carb, medium fats, and then increase those fats as you hit that plateau. That is why the plan on the markplummer.com is a very good guide to follow, because it has a lot of good general information that I'm giving you guys from this channel with kind of a mock of what to follow. But if you were to hire myself or hire anyone as a online coach or a personal coach that can actually go over your results week to week. But the reason I put it up for free is, like I said, I just want everyone to have access to the knowledge. I want no one to feel left out like they can't follow along. So we have 17 minutes. I'm honestly just gonna do another 17 minutes on here, and nothing crazy. Like I said, for you guys that don't need to lose body fat, this cardio should be doing general health. This cardio is going to keep your blood pressure in check, your cholesterol in check. It's going to help your circulation. It's going to help warm up your mornings. And you should be kind of getting in that frame for the day of like, okay, what do I need to accomplish today? Write it on your phone. Keep a mental note. Write it on a pen and paper. Don't go into your day without having a specific plan. So morning cardio is a great way just to get your head in the game. Know what you got to do. Got to get your head in the game. And I'll see you guys after I finish up this cardio. So it is the Monday, 3 weeks in, which means we have our first increase of the cycle. If you guys don't remember the cycle, boom, it's right here. Go back to the last video and check it out. So we still have the staples. We have testosterone and enthate, Deca, and Masteron. And yeah, today is gonna be the day we increase the dosage to 500 milligrams. We're also making sure that we got the black charcoal soap. That is a lifesaver for saving skin acne. So far, I haven't broken out at all, and that's due to the soap and the supplement protocol. Total whiteout. I've been using this 2 times a day. It's just a black charcoal. Really helps with the stains on your teeth. All you have to do is dip your toothbrush in it, brush your teeth, let it stay on for like 2 to 5 minutes, and then rinse it off. And I just started using it again yesterday. So over the next couple days, you'll see my teeth be absolutely wild and white. I don't want to make this video too much about steroids, because I feel it's getting so overdone now, this whole like it's cool to be on steroids stuff. I'm so over the trend. It's just like, it used to be cool, it used to be educational, and now I don't know what the fuck happened. Obviously, I'm doing shots every other day, so that's gonna be 7 shots every 2 weeks. Since I'm doing 500 milligrams of test a week, that's gonna be 1,000 for every 2. Then you take that 1,000 milligrams, divide it by the 7 shots, and that's how much you get per shot. The only thing you have to be careful is just remember what the vial is dosed at. There's some things that are dosed at 100 milligrams per cc. There's some that are dosed at 300 or 400 milligrams per cc. So just make sure that you actually do the math of what the vial is as well as the shots. But now for the actual injections, because I inject so frequently, there's a few places that I'll do them. So I will do side delt, or I will try to reach my way around and do my rear delt. I've put my arm up on the mirror before and I've done my inner lats here. And then obviously I'll do my left glute and my right glute. And that's pretty good, to be honest. I'm gonna shower up, cook some breakfast, and I'll see you downstairs. Huge thing other than acne attack skincare and all like the regular skincare stuff I go over in almost every video, because guys, I know what it's like to have crazy acne. Like when I took my first steroid cycle, I had the best skin ever. And then it was coming off. And ever since that hormone fluctuation happened, I was battling with acne for the last 6 to 7 years. I tried to run an Accutane cycle, bro, cause it's in Canada and we have winter out of like fucking 9 months of the year. It's so cold that on top of my face drying out, my nose would start bleeding and would not stop. We tried to do 2 Accutane cycles. The first one lasted 6 weeks and I had to be taken off of it because they had to cauterize my nose from it bleeding so much. Then I tried a year later with some underground shit and it didn't even dry my face out. So that's kind of why I started Acne Attack Skincare, the black charcoal, going over so much skincare, because I'm living proof that I have the worst skin genetics in the world and I can still kind of work around it and take steroids and not get these crazy welts or breakouts anymore. And that's why I just want to help you guys in case you're in the same boat. So the biggest thing after you wash your face is this little ice roller. Now you want to make sure that this is clean. It's a little frozen here, but basically, whoa, it's so cold. You can get the same result by just putting your face in like ice water or anything like this, but it's very equivalent to like turning the shower super cold before you get out, which helps closes up your pores and prevents all the like dirt getting in and then breaking out in acne. And I've noticed a huge difference, not only in like the facial shape and structure of my face, but those like little blackheads, the little whiteheads that I'd always get around my mouth. This has limited it quite some time. You could call this looks maxing. But to me, it's just making sure that my face stays good. And with all the extra steroids and how swollen my face is with water retention, I find that the ice really kind of like brings it down and gives it some more shape. So breakfast time. Now I already ate the 300 grams egg whites because it takes so long to cook a bagel, an English muffin, 2 whole eggs, 3 slices of chicken bacon, that by this time I am so hungry and so ready to start the day that I just fry up the egg whites, eat the egg whites, and then cook all this while I'm eating those egg whites. But, oh, mwah, beautiful. That's what it looks like, guys. The revised meal plan is on themarkplummer.com. I made one tweak. I just lowered the carbs a little bit, increased the protein because we're going to 500 milligrams of test, and increased the fats a little bit because the carbs, I'm just holding too much water, man. That's why we increased the cardio, and that's why we're kind of making these fine-tuned adjustments just so we can make sure the progress stays on track. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, probably like 6 months ago, I was complaining about a massive BO, that anytime I would sweat, I would smell like absolute shit. Literally, if I sweat at home, I'd smell horrible. It doesn't matter how much cologne I would wear, what deodorant. I would put deodorant under my titties, under my arms, on my back, under my midsection. It doesn't matter. The minute I started to sweat, it was just atrocious. And I finally came down to the solution. Now, this was kind of a few weeks ago, but it was because my pH balance was completely out of whack. You guys know that I own 3 companies. I'm up 24/7. Something that I do want to focus on more is getting on a better sleep schedule. But with the quantity of meat that I'm eating, the quantity of monsters, the pre-workouts, just all of the toxic things that go into my body, I realized that I wasn't really having any alkaline stuff. Like, yeah, I have some veggies here or there, but the soil concentration is shit. Like, I wasn't getting any of the nutritional value of my minerals or vitamins that I should be getting. Now, I'm not a huge believer in the whole multivitamin thing, but I am a believer in having your body in an equal pH balance, because all you guys know, have you ever been like about to go down on that girl? And like, you're like, bro, like, you fucking smell wet. Like, you know, like you get the fish taco, right? Like the whoopah, fish taco right in your face. You're like, yo, are you okay? And they're like, oh yeah, like I'm about to have my period. That's because when a girl's about to have their period, their pH balance gets so out of whack. This is honestly what was happening to me with the steroids, with the meat, with the caffeine, with everything. My body, now that I've added in a green supplement, so I make sure to get at least 6 to 10 servings of greens every day. I add 2 scoops of the Gorilla Mind collagen. This not only helps level out your body, helps your skin, your hair, your nails, this also will just help overall general health and keeping your body in like that perfect neutral state. Not as much as greens, but obviously collagen is a definite add-on. And then I add in some of the EAAs, the lemon lime, just for the extra flavor, because these two things together, in my opinion, taste like absolute dog shit. But it's a necessity, because the minute I started to do this, the smell went away. Like, I still wear deodorant, and I have this nice ass cologne that I'll show it to you. So like Intelligent Shop, there's like the sister company of Gorilla Mind, but they started making fragrances. And this one right here, Iron, rivals some of the best Gucci and YSL cologne I've ever had. And I like it because it's so cheap that I don't care about spraying 4 or 5 spurts on me to like go to the gym or go do anything. The YSL and the Gucci, like I'm like, okay, I want to wear that like when I go out on special occasions, because it's like $200+ for one little thing of a cologne, where this, you can get the sample pack, you can try so many of them, and it's all under $100. Like it's phenomenal. If I didn't want to, I don't even have to wear that anymore. I wouldn't even have to wear deodorant if I didn't want to. Just having one of these disgusting shakes every morning seemed to do the trick on keeping my body like a lot better. Now, obviously, we're taking probably close to 20 to 30 pills every single day, but we take most of them at night. The only thing we take in the morning is a probiotic, which I ran out of. We don't go too crazy in the morning, to be honest, because I'm eating so much. I have this healthy shake. We're already 1.5 liters of water down, and it is what it is. So, like, it's not horrible, but like it's not good, you know? Then we got about 4 or 5 hours of solid work to do, because it's Monday morning. And like I said, it's the start of week 3, but Mondays are always crazy because Saturday, Sundays, like the post office isn't open. So I don't meet suppliers. So Mondays kind of like get back on track. And then, like I said, in the morning, I have my to-do list of what to do so we don't fall behind. We have already ate our pre-workout meal, which is the same meal as the one that's on the website, but there is nothing quite like some anabolic cinnamon toast crunch before your PRs. You know what I'm saying here? And sometimes you just need that little kick. So basically, I'm gonna be taking some kratom today. My back has been doing great, but I just want to make sure it continues to do great, and this gives you like the craziest euphoric high without actually doing heroin. So what I've been doing is I actually haven't been taking the appetite suppressants from Gorilla because we're bulking, duh. So I actually open up some of these pills and I just dump them. Then I repackage up this kratom because I can't stand the taste of this. Like, I've tried everything. I mix it with Sunny D, I've mixed it with pop, I've mixed it with water, and it's just not it, guys. Yeah, so I kind of just do this now, and as long as I focus on like making sure my body's not inflamed, it seems to take enough pressure off that disc to not shoot constant pain. We only got 2 stops on the way to the gym, but I'm not gonna bring the camera because I need to get dialed in, fucking dialed, for this 500-pound bench, but I ran out of probiotics. Now these probiotics are shit. There's 3 different types of probiotics that are gonna help with your gut health. And your gut health is literally the end-all be-all of gaining size, strength, mood, mentality. I think your gut health is one of the most important things you can do. And probiotics are the biggest contributing factor to if that is healthy or not. Now you have 3 different types of probiotics. You have food strain, which is like Activia yogurt and that type of shit. Not really ideal, but if that's the only probiotic you're getting, it's better than nothing. Then you have plant strain probiotics, which are those stupid pills that don't have to be refrigerated, but your body can't really absorb that and it's not really used that well. The best type of probiotic has to be kept in the refrigerator, and they're human strain probiotics. If they're not kept in the fridge, they will die. So I'd like to actually go to the local supplement store and pick these up, because no matter where you buy them, I'm worried that it's going to be like in a hot container, and by the time it gets to me, they're all fucking dead. So I take 30 billion in the morning and 30 billion at night. There should be like containers that say 30 billion, 60 billion, 120. 120 billion is most likely only for people with like IBS or severe digestional issues, but 60 billion is perfect. So you get 30 in the morning, 30 at night, good digestion all the way around, and that's just my personal preference. So we're gonna crush this kratom, take 2.5 scoops of Gorilla Mode base, and thank you for all the people that use my code, because with like Gorilla Mind getting into stores, everyone's commissions and kickbacks have like plummeted because people are just going to the actual stores to pick it up. But if you go to the store and pick it up, you are not saving the discount that you would get with the code or the online sales. So I mean, it's good in both ways. You get it right away and you don't have to pay shipping. But at the same time, if you're buying enough, shipping is free, and then you get the code to save. So I'm not trying to push you guys to buy online. I just want you guys to just do the math, because you'll notice if you are saving even $10, $20 every couple months, at the end of the year, that's a couple thousand. So just be active of all this, especially in a bulk, because we are spending so much money on food, supplements, and all that. You want to make sure that you save as much as possible. So whatever circumstance that you are in, you need to make work. So gonna finish this and let's see if we can still bench 500. Back, bitches. So today is going to be one of our most aggressive bench sessions since we started this prep. This is only our 6th chest day, but our goal is to bench 600 pounds during this prep. And you're not just going to bench 600 pounds off the rip. You need week after week after week, progressively overloading to stimulate your central nervous system, your fast-twitch muscle fibers, your explosiveness to get to that 600. So far, we haven't really gone heavy on the bench. We're gonna push as heavy as we can go for as many reps as we can go, so we can kind of get a base point so we can start programming off of percentages. We're about 3 weeks into the steroid cycle now, so everything's coursing through my blood, and see what we can do. There is so many supplements here. Making sure we get our 7 liters of water in a day. We're going to break down the supplements as fast as we possibly can. Now, the things that I don't have right now is the probiotics. We couldn't get the progressive probiotics. Those are the ones that I use, and the digestive enzymes from Now, they didn't have any of them, so gonna have to get those tomorrow. My gut health is fucking begging me, bro. So it is what it is. The other thing is TB500, BPC 157, melanotan 2, and Cialis 5 milligrams. All of those things on nextlevelsups.net. Code MARK saves you 10% off all the time. But I take Cialis every 36 hours, so every other day roughly. That just helps everything move smoothly, helps with the circulation, helps with the blood flow, helps with the blood pressure. TB500 BPC, you guys see me take it every morning. Helps with my backs, my joints, my ligaments, my tendons, my skin. Basically everything. Now everything else here we're going to plow by as fast as humanly possible so we don't waste any of your guys' time. And to be honest, anyone that's been lifting gets the gist. And if you haven't done lifting, then you can kind of do your farther research. But these are the staples. So the things we already talked about, the collagen peptides and the greens, we won't really have to get into those again. The pre-workout is super fucking optional, man. Like, you don't need pre-workout. This is what I take right now to stay hydrated during my workout. It's a Gorilla Minds hydration formula. This is going to change out for a carb at the end of this week. Even though it's only week 3, we said we were going to add in insulin at week 8. We're going to add insulin in next week because that's just because I want to try it. I'm fucking impatient and I want to go. Protein powder, I mix between Gorilla Mind just from the pure taste, and then BioX or Isoflex would probably be your top quality ones. It's a little higher protein than the Gorilla, but the Gorilla has them on the taste, so I kind of like bounce back and forth. But during a contest prep, I wouldn't really take Gorilla just because it has the extra calories. EAAs, lemon lime, obviously that's the GOAT. Vitamin C, general health. Gorilla Dream, this has melatonin, which helps you get to sleep, and GABA, which helps you stay asleep. Obviously, I don't sleep that much, so I try to get the best sleep I can in that 6-7 hours that I do so. Gorilla Shroom and Smooth, I'll take as needed. If I have a big working day, I'll slap these guys in. Ashwagandha, I take every single night. This is just a stress reliever, as well as the cortisol blocker. I'll take this in the morning from Gorilla. AR carnitine, injectable L-carnitine is going to be your best bet, but if you don't have injectable carnitine or you can't deal with the PIP, post-injection pain, I just mega dose this shit, like 4 or 5 pills a day. This helps my body composition and it helps my skin. Zinc, take before bed. Obviously, everyone knows what zinc does. Potassium is one of the biggest underlooked things in fitness. Everyone is potassium deficient, and if you want to put on copious amounts of muscle, potassium is your best friend. We got some beef liver tabs, really just for extra minerals. Biotin for the skin, hair, nails. Vitamin A for the skin. Burgess root just for the overall health of my intestinal walls. NAC. Again, NAC, CoQ10, milk thistle. These are staples in your stack, guys. You cannot go without them, and I recommend that you stock up heavy. So the CoQ10, milk thistle, NAC. I'm going to say it one more time. CoQ10, milk thistle, NAC, your best friends. Vitamin B we take in the morning. Obviously, more blood flow, more circulation. D3 and K2. Now, K2 is kind of needed with D3 for the absorption, but I take up to 10,000 IUs a day, and every 5th day we do 30,000 IUs. And I also tan in a tanning bed, and I never get sick. A lot of you guys think, oh, the weather's colder, you get sick. No, it's a complete lie. It's because you start bundling up with so many layers that you don't get as much vitamin D. If you get vitamin D, you're good to go. More biotin, I guess I stocked up. Omegas, the biggest thing with omegas is look out for small water fish, pickerel, sardine. You don't want big water fish because the mercury content is high. Then we got Camp, which is the nighttime fat burner, which I like just adding into the mix. And then we megadose glutamine, which is again for intestinal health. You guys can see that a lot of this shit is for intestinal health, for gut health. Because if you can eat 280, 300, and eventually we're going to be going up to 350 grams of protein, but if it's not digesting, then you ain't doing your fucking job, man. You need to make sure that this is good so no matter how much you eat, you can absorb it and use it. And if you're taking copious amounts of steroids and your gut health is off, then what's the point, bro? If you're not doing everything at 100%, then why are you even doing it? I can't stress that over. Why are you going to take steroids if your training and diet is not 110%? Like, why are you going to invest money into a company when your business plan is half done? That's the way you have to look at things. So that's basically going to wrap up today's video. So stoked we hit the 500-pound bench. I'm probably going to try to deadlift close to 650 to 700 sometime early next week to kick off week number 4. And I've been reading your comments, and I agree with you. The video frequency is going to twice a week now. So we are going to be doing videos every Sunday and Tuesday. I don't know, something like that. What days would you guys like the videos? Because I'm obviously tailoring to you guys. I'm not really doing crazy content right now, trying to go viral. I know the videos that will go viral, and I know the videos that won't. And a lot of short form content is going viral right now. We just hit like 22 million views on our short form content. Obviously, we've been doing that for a little bit now, but it's helping the YouTube channel grow. But you guys that are the real OGs that care about this type of long form educational content, let me know. I'm thinking like maybe Sundays, Wednesdays, something along those lines. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys could bash that subscribe button, send it to your friend, also tell them to subscribe. Let's get to 250K as we're putting on the 60 pounds of fucking muscle. So super stoked for the vids to come. Obviously, we got a lot more strength training. We're adding in insulin. Whew. Let's keep